Well, joining me now is CBN medical reporter Lori Johnson. Lori, thanks for being with us. Why don't we start right where Ben left off with a vaccine? What is the latest that you're hearing on a vaccine? Any news on that front?
Well, John, last week I spoke with the NIH Director Francis Collins, who is on the front lines of the coronavirus pandemic, as you know, and a lot of people aren't aware of the fact that he's a very outspoken Christian, a man of God and a man of science, and he is very excited. He believes that there will be a vaccine by December and that it will be mass-produced by that time and available to the people who need it most at the end of the year, beginning of next year. We're talking about people who work in hospitals and nursing homes, people in very highly affected areas, and that by spring, John, everyone in the United States who wants a vaccine will be able to have that vaccine. Of course, we know that recent polls show that 1 in 5 Americans say even when a vaccine is available, they will reject it. Francis Collins said that he understands a lot of people are a little wary because the vaccine has been rushed to market, but that the rushing aspect of it doesn't have anything to do with the fact that it will work and will be safe. It's really more of the manufacturing that's being done right now rather than later.
Dr. Collins trying to give the reassuring word there. Well, plain and simple to the great mask debate, do masks work, and should there be a federal mask mandate with the surge now that we're seeing in several states?
Well, of course, everyone has so many different opinions, but the scientific opinion is yes, masks have been shown to work. But sure, we can understand why people are a little bit hesitant and a little bit confused about the mask issue, because remember, at the very beginning of the pandemic, the Surgeon General, Jerome Adams, who you just saw begging people to wear a mask, he came out and said to the nation, hey, don't worry about it, masks don't work. And then later, Anthony Fauci said, only the people who need to wear masks are those who might think that they are sick. And now, of course, science tells us that masks do work and everyone should wear a mask when they go into public places. So, but as far as like a national mandate, the president is very firm that he doesn't think that that's the right thing to do as far as our own individual freedoms, but that it would be nice if people chose to do that when a mask is required.
Lori, we just have a few seconds left to the other national debate going on right now, whether kids should go back to school or completely virtual this fall. Is it safe for kids to be back in the classroom in person?
Well, again, the science is on the side of kids going back to school. We know that kids don't transmit the virus as readily as we thought originally, and that staying away from school, John, is so bad for children and actually affects younger or lower income people more than the upper income. So that just widens the rich and the poor disparity. This issue is going to be decided on an individual school district basis, depending on what's going on in the individual communities, not something that's going to be judged on a national basis.
All right. CBN medical reporter Lori Johnson. Thanks, Lori.
My pleasure.